Dr. Lisa. Launch your income agency. Come on in, friends. We're going to get to talking and chatting. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. So come on in. Hope all is well. Came on a few minutes early. I hit the go live button. I think I was just excited. But I'm here, so that is awesome. So let's see. Let's get to going. I always want to make sure I have my screen up and moving. And I am going to go on TikTok as well. Let's see if I can log in to my computer. I made the mistake and didn't log in correctly last time, so what's going on there? Make sure I'm signed in. Hopefully I can get signed in pretty easily. Okay, there we go. And then hope all is well, friends. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know. Hello, Michelle. How are you, friend? I my computer rebooted and I am logged out of everything. So one, I got signed in. The other one, I'm gonna try to sign in really quickly. But how's everything going? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, friend. Let's see. Okay, it said it. Let me know what it is. It's a great day. Okay. Yes, it is, friend. So let's see. I should have did this earlier. That's what I should have done. My computer, it's not, I don't want to log all the way out. I think I'll just have to let it go. I need to do this afterwards. I'll log in. It's not, my Gmail is not letting me log in, so I'm going to have to figure out what am I doing wrong. So we'll see. Well, no, that's good that you had good days. So how was your weekend? Weekend was pretty good as well. My weekend was busy. We had to move my daughter in, so I came live Saturday. I didn't go live at all on Sunday. I actually did my Zoom meeting with the group, but did not go live. How you doing, Raj? How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Let's stay focused, friend. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the live. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency, and I am a TikTok Creator Network agency. So we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I want to welcome you all. Make sure you like the live if you are here and connecting with us. My moderator, yes, Michelle Crochets, she is here as well. So she can give you some tips and strategies for going live, for leveraging and optimizing your YouTube channel. So I want to make sure you connect with her and subscribe to her. And then also subscribe to me as well. So click that subscriber button and then go into the message my description here and click the bell so you can get notifications when I go live and when I post. Okay, so I want to make sure I am supporting you all. So let me know if you have questions, and then let's do housekeeping rules. First of all, this is a professional chat, so let's keep the comments professional. And then I will say, make sure you're 18 years and older. So if you are not 18 years or older, this is not the channel for you. You want to make sure that you are actively able to go live and monetize. So those are the things we talk about. So I want to make sure I'm supporting you. But feel free to ask questions. Make sure you like the live and comment. And then last, thank you, Michelle. I see your friend. And last, I also co-stream. So we're going to go over into the TikTok streets in just a few minutes. I'm going to go over there and chat and talk with you all. But I co-stream because I use this as a playlist. So you'll be able to go back, see this, know what I shared. If there's any tips and strategies, I'll make this public so you can go back and listen to it. So it is yours. I do a lot of talking to the TikTok family because I'm a creator network, so they can apply in the program specifically for TikTok. But you're welcome to come over. You're welcome to apply. You're welcome to support. And if you have questions about live streaming, let's put it in the chat as well. I'm happy to talk about that as well. So I usually put this in the chat. so that we can get to talking and connecting as well. Let's see. All right, friends, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate all the support. And we're going to go live in just a few moments rather. Thank you all who are here. Make sure you say hello. Let's see who's in the room still. Say hello. So we know who is here for us. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go. I'm setting up my screen. Hello, Michelle. Um, hello. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. TikTok has these new features in the live that popped up. It was like interaction. It says viewer wishes, so you could do that as well. I didn't know that. That's a cute one. So I'll keep that there. There's a new feature in here. I'm like, oh, okay, viewer wishes, so you can do something to create interaction, and then they can, as a result of you doing that, then it becomes where they gift you. So cool. I may pop in. I'm not doing it. I need to go back and look at it some more. I have to spend a little bit more time with it before I actually set it up. But it seems like you can pre-select up to 6 things that you can put in there, and they, because you did something, they gave a gift, or they have the option to give a gift. I gotta look at it more. I gotta see what it is, but it seems like it's gonna be a cute way. It highlighted, so that's interesting. TikTok put that out there as a highlight for you to be able to see those things. So I was like, oh, okay, interesting. TikTok's like, look at our live features. Look. So keep me posted on it. I will keep you posted. I may end up doing it one day. I have to look at it a little bit more just to see what it is. I think it's been there. I don't think it's new. It was just the fact that they highlighted it when I came on live, when I came on the setup screen, and I clicked it. It said view interactions. I was like, oh, let me click view interactions. And when I clicked it, it was that screen. And I was like, oh. So it's probably one of those features where I probably, how people do videos about stuff. So I might end up doing a video about it. So we'll see. I should do a video. Hello, friends. Welcome to the live. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I appreciate you all being here. We are on week number 3 of the agency. I am so excited, friends. Uh-oh. I am so excited. So we are here doing week number 3. Let's see. Can't submit. Try again later. TikTok didn't like my symbol, I don't think. There we go. There we go. How you doing, Mama Leanne? How are you, friends? Come on in. Appreciate you coming to the live early. Look at you, friends. So come in. Let me know where you're from. Come on in. How you doing? You updated your photo image too. I'm looking. I was like, oh, okay. That's a new photo image. Hello. How are you, friends? We're gonna get to start in the chat. Miss Darlene, how you doing? Come on in. Oh, look at you. You said, I'll come in. You grabbed your daily heartmate. We'll see. Appreciate you. We'll see. You did grab that daily heartmate. Hello, my YT friends. Hello. How's everybody doing? Let me know where you're from. We will get to chatting over here as well. Good morning. How's everything going? Joseph, thank you for joining the live. So we're going to get to tapping and stuff. Yes, we are happy launch. Week number 3. We are entering week number 3. How's everything going for you? So, we did the Zoom meeting yesterday, so I had some homework. Look at you. Thank you so much for those roses. You said you do the roses. I love it. You said I'm going to light up your gift for the gallery with the roses. Appreciate that, friend. Let's see. Let me add to my story. I'm going to share my live. I got to add it to the story. So I have my add live to my story. Thank you so much. I see you all. How you doing, pals? How everything going? Pals, did you go live today? I know you do your pals conversations. Did you do it today? Let me know if you did. And I got so many group chats that people just set up and just have me in them. I'm like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and be in the group chats. So so I'm gonna put that out there. Good morning, Trisha T. How you doing, Richard Sun Sunflower? Appreciate you all coming in. Hello, friends. Pause. I started, but then I saw someone else was live, so I was supporting them. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Treetop, flying in that level 25, friend. Hi, Happy. How are you, friend? She will. Look at you guys. You guys like, look here, Dr. Lisa. I posted all over the place. I was like, I'm live, y'all. I'm live. So thank you so much. I posted a video this morning too. Let me just say this, great, awesome. We did our Zoom talk. We had some things we were going to be paying attention to today. Today is a new day, so we're going to be paying attention to it. I have like a running to-do list of things I want to post for you guys because there's a couple things I want to share. I'm going to share it in school, not WhatsApp, but I'm going to share it in school. I posted my video today. I saw a great job. Oh, thank you, friend. So yesterday's talk, we talked about the hashtags. I literally did a screenshot and it said 5 hashtags max. So I'm gonna post that just so you guys can see it, because I know that was kind of a debate about, could you not, could you do it or whatever. I can't, so I don't know if that's for everybody, but it stops me at 5. So I know some people said they were receiving the same messages. So that's it. We'll talk about that. Gift gallery thank you so much. I see you guys. Thank you for the gifts. The gift gallery restarted today. So I went in the gift gallery and I did some screenshots of the questions and answers and things you want to pay attention to when it comes to the gift gallery. I'm going to send that out today because I want you guys to see that and pay attention to that. So for me, I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm putting information out there for you all, since things are re-upping and you're able to see your gift gallery. If you go into your system notification, you should have seen where it restarted, and then there's question marks so you can see the rules for the gift gallery. I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud to you all. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And then thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. It's like, I'm gonna be the title gifter. Thank you for the popular votes. Thank you for that daily heart me. Hey, Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, I'm gonna see you today at your live at 7 p.m. Central. I think Central. I gotta look. Put it in the chat for me. We'll do the roll call too, but I want to make sure I capture your live because I said I was gonna swing by today. Yes, this week we sent a new type of video to share for my gift gallery report this week. Yes, you can do that too. Thank you for sharing that. Eastern. Okay, Eastern. The Centrals and the Easterns. I gotta get used to different people, different time zones too. So yeah. Yes, the gift gallery re-upped, and they do have a video you can post and share it with people who are your title gifters, and you can post it in your stories. So yes, and I shared this yesterday. I'm a proponent for posting in the story. Thank you so much. The baseball cap and the cowboy cap. It's like, that is a mess up. You said you're gonna message me. Okay, perfect. Yeah, please do. Please message me, friend. And so I'm a proponent for putting things in my stories like that, not on my post. Because again, I just think about things that you want people to engage with, and you're thanking people who are ideally your followers, your community. So for that reason, I was like, okay, put in your stories. But if you have posts, you want people to go back, and those posts are there, for forever essentially. So just be mindful where you're posting. And sometimes I've seen violations happen where you post something in your post, your regular post content versus your story. So just be aware. I have someone who watches. You have someone who watches from Ireland. Awesome. That's that's looking at your analytics. You can see where your followers are from. Awesome. So thank you so much. Hey, Nika Grace, I think you're coming in. Appreciate your friend. So come on in, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Let's share out the live. What's the violation differentiator for posting stories? What I've noticed is sometimes the music And then sometimes the post has those the movement of it. It was and what do you call it, like the strobe type images and stuff. You just got to be careful what's being displayed, and so in your content you'll get, I guess it flags a violation. It's the AI. I really don't understand the difference either, but again I think it's just the AI act and responding differently to a post versus when you put in your story. Sometimes it's the music though. Typically that is, it's literally the ones adding the music. Yes, they are true. And let me say this. So you're right, they're adding the music, but they don't necessarily account for a business account or a personal account either. So I've noticed that. So they'll add music and it's not approved for the business account. Like, why'd you add the music? So you got to be careful in that way too. At 9 is 3 in the morning there. I was working on my time zone content strategy. Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Nika. I see your friend. Appreciate you being the title gifter. Look at you. Nika said, I want to be the title gifter for hand hearts. Thank you. Hand heart back at your friend. Um, so yes, so I really don't understand. Like I said, I think the AI sometimes does not account for their rules when it comes to business versus personal accounts. I think that's the only thing I can say about that. Yeah. Luna, how are you? Good morning. Look at you. So Luna, let me start with you all. Thank you all for being here. Why do I why do they put an effect and then give you yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So, like I said, I usually put them in my stories. I think that's the better solution anyway, because the content may not be relevant. The gift gallery stuff, maybe battles, that stuff is not relevant necessarily to your everyday content. Your everyday content has a different niche, a different focus, audience that you're trying to reach. So that's why I make that I differentiate between where I post content like that. So I'll put in my stories because that's part of the community and just building your community who are already your followers and friends and stuff versus maybe new reach that you're trying to get with other content, with your other topics in discussion. So that's the way I try to make that distinction too. Okay. Luna, I sent you a message. Make sure you take a look at it. Because your video today you posted, and I wonder if she's going to come in today because honestly, I don't know. I would have to research. She shared with me how to do it. But if you have a video that you're promoting a product, you can go back and add the link. So the understanding is that you weren't able to go backwards and add the link. Typically, you're not able to, but I think there's a workaround. And the person who knows how to do it is Favorite RT Nikki. I'm just going to say that out loud. So anybody in the room who's ever had a shoppable video and you're like, ooh, I forgot to add the link. Ooh, I missed that opportunity. She knows the workaround for it, and she shared it with me, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize that, and I don't remember. I would have to go look it up and kind of do it on my own before I can share it again. But she's somebody who knows the answer. So I just want to say that out loud because I saw your video you shared. It was your first shoppable video, but it didn't have the product link. So I was like, oh, did you? Oh, your shoppable live. So I was like, well, maybe you want to have it with the product link so you can share that. I thought I did. No, it did not have no, it did not. It did not have the product link. Her video showed the orange card when I viewed it this morning. It didn't have it for me. So Trisha said it did have it. You know what? Let's look on my other phone. That's what the handy dandy phone for. I'm gonna look on my other account for you. Let's see. Hello, friends. Let's see. I'm gonna see. Oh, my phone wasn't charging, but it should have enough percent. Let's see. I'm gonna look here. Let's see if it shows up, friend. So I'm on my account. You sent me the video. Let's see. Well, let me do it. Let's see. Um, let's see. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go back. Um, oh, it does have a video. My bad. It does. It does have it. It does have a video. Is that the video? Did I comment? Yeah, I commented. I commented, so this is the video. He said, yay. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't see it. I thought I went back. I went back twice to look at it, and it wasn't there. Hmm. Interesting. I don't know what. Maybe it was me. Maybe I overlooked it. I don't know. Maybe it did have it. You said hearts. Long weekend. Hey, yes, it's me. It's me. It's me. Well, yeah, okay. I don't know what I was looking at then. I was looking at multiple videos. So, in all fairness, I guess I did post my content. I looked at some other people's content. I saw your comment. I commented off of it. So, yeah, it could have been me. I was multitasking, but I could have sworn I didn't see it at the time. So, sorry about that. But if you ever want to know, anybody who ever wants to know how to do it, there is a workaround. So, I'll put that out there. Interesting. Hello, friends. Come on in. I appreciate you all coming in. We are going to talk. Thank you so much, Ms. Darlene, for the taps. Appreciate you. We're going to, you say great tip? Yes. There is a workaround. So she shared it with me. I just got to figure out how to do it, but I'll ask her to tell us how to do it too, maybe as a way for us to have some a show and tell, so she can share a tip that she had. Good morning. How you doing, Jamie Lee? I haven't seen you in a minute, friend. How's everything going? Thank you so much, my friends coming in. How are you? I'm doing well, doing well. So, and you know the agency is up and running, so I'll talk about that in a second too. Another thing I was going to share. Okay, so yesterday when we did our meeting, Dr. Trish, is she? I think she's live right now. So Dr. Trish mentioned she mentioned subscriptions was going away. So the way she worded it was inaccurate. Let me say that it was inaccurate. But what she was sharing is a change that's happening. So she was correct in saying that there is a change that is happening. It's an upgrade. It's not going away. It's not going away. It's an upgrade. And so I'm gonna explain that. She is live, just like a room. Did you? Okay. So I want you guys to go look at yours. If you have subscriptions already, I want you to go look. There is a message under subscriptions, because when I got the live, I went over there and looked myself, and then me and her messaged afterwards. See, I can't see those stickers. Maybe that's what's happening to that link. See, I can't see those stickers. What stickers, friend? The card? The orange card? You couldn't see it? I don't know. Like I said, I put it up on my other phone. It could have been this phone. Maybe this phone was glitching this morning, and maybe I didn't see it from this phone, because I did pull up from my other phone on the other account. It was there. So you're saying you don't see the orange card sometimes? Interesting. Um, Come on in, friends. So yes, so what she shared, I want to say this out loud. There is a change that's happening to subscriptions. They're not going away. However, what they're doing is trying to create the fan club, the notion of having fans in your room. They're trying to make that a subscription benefit. So now they created this upgraded feature where your subscribers become super fans. That's what they called it. Know the stickers Miss Darlene just shared. Oh, TikTok. Oh, you said TikTok hide stuff. Where did those stickers come from? I think that's part of being under the subscription area. Maybe that's what it is. I think that's it. So she probably has the subscriber sticker access. I think we'll see. I'm gonna actually see. Your promo video was excellent. I shared out and reposted. Thank you. So is the fan club going away? Fan club's not going away. Fan club is not going away. Okay, the way I understand it, and this is why I share with her. I said I want to do a little bit more research so I know, so I can process exactly what this is going to look like. It may have to happen, and we all kind of see it in action. It's supposed to happen as of September 15th. So if you offer subscriptions, currently what TikTok is saying, it seems like they're trying to make a distinction between subscribers for your content-based subscriptions versus live-based subscriptions. That seems like the distinction they're trying to make. You said stop playing TikTok. No. TikTok is like, how can we play with them today? Oh, I see. Yes. So that's why I said subscription is not going away. It's not going to go away, but they definitely are trying to make a distinction between your live subscription benefits and what you offer in a live setting versus what you offer as your regular subscription benefits. So this is where my people in the room who are part of the agency, people who are thinking about offering subscriptions, you're probably going to have to think through, like, what do you want your subscription benefits to be? Because here's what's going to happen. This is the way I read it. If you are going to have subscription benefits that are specific to a live setting, using the sub only live, using the sub only chat, using the sub only stickers, and the sub benefit, the sub badge, then they're like, okay, those are super fans. And those people are getting a different type of engagement benefit. I almost think about the grow rooms. I think that's, when I read this, that's the thing that popped up in my head. Like, oh, you're doing this for those engagement rooms. Because again, those engagement rooms, they really leverage the stickers. They really leverage that engagement from that perspective. So they're like, oh, okay, so you guys are all in the chat, you're seeing your stickers and these other things, and you guys are super fans. They're the worst. So essentially, I think that's what's happening. So TikTok is like, okay, I get it. I see what we should do. I just did. Huh. It didn't go through. I might have hit confirm too quickly. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Fleas. Sarah, what in the world? Gotta go gotta get you from my other account. Thank you so much, friend. I see it now. Yeah, so I just clicked it again. Thank you so much, Mr. Treetop. Okay, what is happy launch? Oh, Jamie Lee, you haven't been around. I'm an agency now. Jamie, where you been? It's like happy launch. So I need to upgrade it. Yes. So just learning and giving. Appreciate your friend. How you doing in the pro rooms? Yes. Just finished my first free subscriber free gift. Now I need to add it to my subscription. Okay, we're gonna talk about. Let me finish the subscription talk in a second. Okay, so Jamie, really quickly, and anybody new in the room, thank you for joining the live. Oh yeah, I want to leave my opportunity times to join another. Let me talk about that. Let me talk about that. I cannot coach approach. That's what I always say. I can't coach approach, but I will talk about the requirements. Okay, so let me say that. Glad I can make you laugh. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Good morning. How you doing, Mona? Okay, so here's what I will say. So yes, I am a creator network agency. If you're interested, the link is here in the corner to apply. So TikTok has some parameters that you have to keep in mind, but you can apply. It is a free program because TikTok basically sorry about that. TikTok has the Skill Live Rewards where you get rewards and monetize from TikTok. TikTok takes their percentage, they give you a percentage, TikTok takes their percentage, and with TikTok's percentage, they give it to the agency or give a small percentage to the agency so that they can support you in terms of your training, hosting strategy, monetization strategy, incentives that are offered, participating in campaigns, referral programs, and then advocacy if your account is banned. So all that plays into it in terms of how do you grow, how do you become a better live host, okay? So TikTok is saying, okay, I see you all. We don't know everybody who wants to go live or who wants to grow as a live host. And so they kind of deputize these agencies to support your training, development, your growth strategy and monetization strategy. So I have become an agency. We are 3 weeks in. This is week 3, y'all. So we excited. We are in week 3. And so that's what Happy Launch is. So it's Launch Your Income Agency. So the agency is Launch Your Income Agency. And so the link there will get you to the application. It's just a quick click of the link to say you're interested in applying. When I get it, and I can check inside while we're in the meeting here or the live session here, I can check and see if you are in fact eligible. A couple things you want to keep in mind. If you do apply is that you want to confirm I'm applying, even though I'm sure the answer will be no. I'm gonna look well, you know what? Let me stop and look real quick. Let's see, friend. Yep, ineligible. pops up. They want this account. I can't apply. I can't move forward. It says the ineligibility says multi-account risk. So, so essentially, um, maybe it's that you're already tied to my account, but I think it's also because of the previous issues with that account. So it pops up no. So I can't even. The invite button is grayed out, so I can't even move forward. So so what happens with that? You say I'm so annoyed. Yeah. So what happens is that TikTok has rules. So just with that situation, Sarah, she has a different account with me already. So that might be the reason, possibly. But I think the multi-account risk is that even beyond that is that they have warnings in place if accounts have violations or some other stuff going on. So just kind of keep that in mind. So if you have some high risk with your other account, maybe you have an account that has been in trouble in the past or had been in trouble in the past, TikTok says, okay, no, this account is a risk. And so they won't let it be a part of the agency. If you are, hello, you said, I think I am selling in 2 places. Yeah, that might be it too, because I was hacked. Yes, Sarah had a hack issue that happened with her. So, so that's a reason. If you're not in the U.S. or Canada, you can't be a part of the agency because my agency is applicable for U.S. and Canada residents only. What else? If you belong to another agency, that's another warning that pops up that says you're already with an agency. So that's a reason why it'll pop up. If you have over 1 million followers, and if you've made, and so here's the thing about it, if you've made over 5K in diamonds in the last month, and I think they go back up to 5 months, depending on how you've grown, they will say, well, you don't need an agency either. So that's the other thing. So that's another factor. Did you see the video I sent you to help with imposter accounts? I did. I responded. I thought that was great. I even reposted it. Thank you for that. I responded to you. I was like, "Ooh, thank you for this. I love that tip." And I reposted it to my page. But yeah, that was a great tip. And obviously, I'm dealing with imposters too. But yes, friend, thank you for sharing that one. That was a good tip. Here's really quickly, if you don't see it, I reposted it. It was a creator that talked about imposter accounts. And, really looking at it from a different perspective, saying that you have a feature where you can customize different names for people. Like if you're like, okay, Dr. Lisa, people have been changing her name or using her name and impersonating her account, you can customize my name. So whenever I send content, whatever that is, you can create a name for me here in the app that you see. I don't, nobody else sees, but it's your name for me. You can be like, oh, the lady with the cute glasses. Whatever name you want to put, you could put a name. And so that way it's the real Dr. Lisa, not the impersonators. So I thought that was a cute tip. 500K in 5 months. Was that a question? Or was that what you got? Let me know what you just said. I said 5,000. I said 5,000. I didn't say 500K. Let me know if that's are you saying that you've made what are you saying? Jamie Lee. Isn't that cool? It was. You are changing the game if that's what you're saying. Can somebody tell me the meaning of the red X? I don't know. You're seeing that. I'm seeing it a lot lately too. I don't know. Sarah, what's the X? Sarah has it. That's right. I've seen the X quite a bit. So 5K in 5 months. Let me understand. Are you talking about diamonds? Okay, I look for it. Yes. She's very helpful with content stuff. Yes, I follow her. I follow Nicole. Yeah, she's good. I love her. I love her content. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you said, okay. So that's very helpful with content stuff. Yes. Yep. Okay, I'll look for it. Okay. Oh, okay. I can't use that symbol. Oh, is that what it means? Somebody said it's Gen X. Is that correct? Is that what it is? You said I can't use that symbol. Oh, the real Dr. Lisa. There we go. That's to change my name to that. The real. Lady with beautiful smile. There we go. That's it. I love it. You're like, that ain't Dr. Lisa. That ain't the lady with beautiful smile. You have to be 5K in under 5 months. And yes, I'm over the diamond count. I was like, okay, got you. Okay. No, wait, no, no, no. Okay, let me do a caveat to that. It's in each month. Okay, it's not cumulative. It's each month. So that's the thing about it. And so a lot of people miss that. They think, oh, it's the accumulation of it. No, it's monthly. That's a monthly count. Yeah. So when we say 5K per month, that's about 500 diamonds, 500,000 diamonds. But that's monthly. It's for Gen X. Okay, Gen X. Okay. In case they're Gen X. Thank you so much, Fran. I see you. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all said, get it right, Dr. Lisa. You Gen X too. You should know that. I know. Um, okay. She's helping you a lot. Dr. Lisa, what time about creating an account hack drill to practice how to do impersonators? Say that again. What do you time? Let me know what you meant by that. Happy. Where is the boomer symbol? Boomers unite. Yo, wow, boom. Have a bomb. Y'all do the bomb symbol. Good morning. How you doing, E-Nurse? Really? Our manager said it was cumulative. No, it is not. 5 months, an average of no, no, no. I'm telling you it's not. No, that's the misnomer. No, it's based on monthly that what your performance is. Nope. Which he said, I'm getting this for Boomer. Oh, that's it? Is that it? That's what you want to do, a starburst? The flaming burst? Can I come up at a forest? Oh, okay. Let me say this, Jamie Lee. Because you're going to get me in trouble, friend. I can't coach or poach you, okay? So if your questions are general questions, that's fine, but I don't want to get in trouble with people who are listening, the listening ears. Blessings and peace. How you doing, Josie? Appreciate your friend. Yes, that's what it should be. That's it for the boomers. But no, I like Chantel's option. What do you think about creating a account hack drill to practice how to respond to imposters? Oh, interesting. I really yeah, I think there's the tip that I reposted. I think that might be the solution in terms of just identifying creators that you really like and having a unique name for them, because it's out of hand, and you'll see in the posted video where people will have multiple, like I have multiple now, like people will have multiple imposters. So at the end of the day, just kind of recognize that many of them are doing the whole crypto and all this other stuff that they're trying to sell you. So you just got to know that they can't, that is not, if that's not the normal stuff that person talks about or engage in, then you know that it's not them. So that's the main thing. But if you want to have a creative custom name for that person, that you enjoy their content and all the things that they're offering, then you can do that. But I don't know if there's going to be any real solution, just in terms of knowing that if they reach out, look at their subscriber numbers, their follower numbers, look for things that are truly indications of who they are, and ultimately, know that if that's not something they talk about, then that's not them. They don't talk about crypto. Y'all have never heard me talk about crypto. I don't talk about it because I don't know much about it. And so it's not something I'm doing. I'm not talking about investments. I'm not talking about all the other stuff. So just know who those creators are, and if people are impersonating them, then they're out there. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. Work call. I was about to pull you up. Okay. Pull. Let me know when you come back, friend. All right. So really back, let me go back a step, because I started to go, and I was talking about the agency. I know there's another person in here who applied, so if you're interested, let me know. I'll check that person in a second. Sometimes I think I get requests when I am from my profile too, and so okay, I don't know if this person is in the room. Queen Ty, let me know if you're in the room. If you're in the room, it's saying that you have to do a I don't think you're in the room, but it's saying that you have to do the trial live. So you have to do a trial live. So let me know if you're in the room, and I'll message you just to see if you're serious about applying. But you have to do a trial live. So TikTok says that, okay, before you can go live, you have to do a 10-minute trial live, just to make sure first of all, are eligible to go live. You have to be 18 years and older. And then also just going live and just being comfortable in front of the camera. Thank you so much, E-Nurse, being a title gifter. Appreciate your friend. How are you? How you doing, Patch with Susan? Bridget, thank you for coming in too. I see your friend. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so subscriptions. Let me circle back because I was going to talk about that really quickly. So in the meeting yesterday, we talked really briefly, and I didn't know all the details. It is there for you. So if you go to your subscription benefit page, your subscription page, when you're on your profile, click subscription. Okay, click that subscription option. It's going to take you to the home screen for your subscription benefits. Hello, how you doing, Patrick? And then on that page, I want you to click there. And at the very top, it has a little message for you saying that it's going to upgrade. It says subscriptions are upgrading. It's not going away. I don't want to give the notion that it's going away. However, it seems as if the way I read it, and there's a question mark, I always tell you go to the question mark, learn a little bit more about what TikTok is saying about this. So there is a question mark that kind of breaks it down. Oh, TikTok just gave me the flash go. TikTok gave me the heart me, y'all. TikTok and 19 heart me's. TikTok, you know what? I can't with you, TikTok. I can't. So, anyway, y'all, TikTok is doing the most. But thank y'all. Thank you. I know some of y'all save. I know y'all like TikTok is going to TikTok Lisa, Dr. Lisa. So, thank you so much. Yes, he said be right back. TikTok was like, not this week. Not this week. We're not starting the week off with you being great. It's getting expensive. I know. TikTok. TikTok's like, you cannot be great right now. Thank you so much, friends. All you all coming in. Appreciate you. TikTok did just give the flash goal. So if you want to support, that is the daily heart me, the heart plus at the top. I just got off doing a live. Did you really? How did it go, friend? How did it go? Were you outside doing your walk? I think you said you've done the walking lives. How you doing, Naya? Thank you so much for coming in, friend. I was just listening to catch this moment. Back to work for me. See you soon. Okay. Drop a heart me. Thank you so much. TikTok was like, I'm gonna give you the most. 19 right now. It's only 19. Now it's 20 people in the room. That's it. I was walking and talking. Awesome. Yes, so just keep going, keep getting used to it. That was kind of my goal for my people who have not done a lot of lives in the last couple of weeks. We're on week 3 now. I was saying, hey, let's make sure you're doing at least 2 this week, if not more. Okay? I just want you to get used to going live. Patrick, how you doing, friend? I messaged you. Let me know if you want to connect. I had my first shop sale on Friday. Awesome. Was that a video or was that a live? Let me know. Was that a video shoppable live or shoppable video? Congratulations. Look at you. Awesome. Okay, so here's what I will say. Subscriptions are not going away. So I'm gonna look into it. I want you to go. Congratulations, friend, on the live sale. Awesome. So I must see the message. Yes. Okay. Just let me know if you wanted to meet. I do have a couple meetings. So I think the latest time I gave you was the time I still have available. So I just want to make sure if you wanted to fit into that time frame. But let me know, and let's make sure we confirm before I schedule it on Zoom. Okay. 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 Hello, Jamie Lee. Okay. Jamie Lee, give me 1 second. So, TikTok shop, not TikTok shop, subscription. So go to your subscription page. It's there at the top. It shares the new information. The way that it was for today, yes. The way I understood it is that TikTok is going to have a subscription. Like if you have subscriptions that are primarily content based, you want people to, I don't know, maybe you offer something where you're offering a digital product or solution. I don't know, something where you're giving something that doesn't have anything to do with the live setting, the live experience. It's for your content. You might want to think about this, and I'm going to say this out loud real quick, because if you have a subscription that is really not tied to the live, that's good. If you have a subscription that is tied to the live, but just partially, you might want to think about that partial. So I'm going to tell you why. There's two things you want to keep in mind. One thing is, thank you, friends. Come on in. One thing is that with this new upgrade, they're now saying the badge, the stickers, the live stream that you do that's just for your subscribers, so your sub only live or sub only chat. Good morning, Kim. Those things they're now going to say, okay, those are super fans. And I was sharing earlier that I think this is actually probably because you have these engagement rooms where the chat is chatting, people are connecting, all the things are happening in a room, which is good. But if you want that to be that super fan, TikTok now says, okay, well, let's make this a little bit more enticing for the super fan experience. So they've added some features and some things that come with being a super fan. It seems as if the live subscription is now going to be based on people being super fans. Okay, so that's what I read, and I just need to kind of make sure I'm understanding the interpretation there. That essentially, if you offer a subscription that is for your live stream and primarily meeting the live stream needs, again, you have the stickers, you have the badge, you have the live chat, live only chat that people can do, or the sub only lives that you do. They're now saying, okay, you're creating that as a you're making that a super fan experience. And because of that, we're now saying, now say you have a subscription where it's like $2.99 or $5.99 or something like that, and it's all those things that's included that are part of the live stream. TikTok is now saying, thank you, Jasmine, for the follow on the Daily Heart Me. TikTok is now saying, okay, well, that's part of the super fan experience, and that subscription has, hold on, call that came in, I'm sorry about that. That subscription is now $9.99, $9.99 across the board, across all the board. No distinction. That is a $9.99 subscription. That is the super fan subscription. I don't know if you can have another. I'm going in and out. You're going in and out. I had a call that just came through. Let me know if you guys can't see me, if you can't hear me. Hopefully that stopped. There was a call that just came through and I had to end it. Hopefully it stopped for you all. So now, you said, is it still messing up? Let me know if it's still messing up. Okay. I can see you and hear you. Okay, you're good. Okay, perfect. Okay. So now that subscription is now going to be $9.99. You said no. Go in and out for me, Kim. Maybe that's the problem. Back, laugh out loud, pals. Fine for me. You're going. Okay. Am I going? The 999, the episodes. Yes. TikTok economy. Yes, it's better. Okay, Taco, you're good. Okay, good. So essentially, that's the way I understood it. So go back and look at it and see if you see a different interpretation. But my understanding is that the $9.99 is going to be for the live experience. Now, for the first 3 months, they said, oh, okay, if you have a subscription that is under $9.99, then it will continue for the next 3 months. But at some point, that subscription will become $9.99. If you have a subscription that's over $9.99, TikTok says, oh, no. That's going to reduce and be a $9.99 subscription. Okay, reducing my subscriptions. Yeah. So the price point for the live subscriptions will be $9.99. I think that's across the board for the live, for in your live. It's going to be $9.99 for a super fan subscription. So all subscriptions, so that's why I was making the distinction. It's in the live. Your content-based benefits and subscriptions will not change. They're saying the live subscription. So that's why I said it's going to require you to think about what are you offering as a part of your subscription benefits, what's included, and essentially you would have to think about how do you present that to your live audience, and making sure that subscription is going to be something that is beneficial for your live community. And again, like I said before, I do believe this is at a response of maybe some of those engagement rooms, because again, most of those benefits is not what many of us might offer, where we're offering, hey, I'm offering this educational content, I'm offering some other resources and information for you, I'm offering all these other things in the live stream. we'll do a sub only live. You can have some stickers and you can have a badge, but you're also getting this other stuff that I offer too. So I think that's where it becomes a little murky about, okay, who are you talking to? Who are your audience? What are the benefits you're offering? And it's not just your general super fan feature. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the stickers. It's this other stuff that you're providing value and adding to. So I need to go back and read it a little bit more and see if they make that distinction. But if you have content based subscriptions, then that doesn't change. It's the live that's going to change. So our lives, will there be other options for subs? I'm sorry, trying to understand. I'm trying to understand it too. My understanding is that in the live, there's going to be one subscription. I don't know if there's going to be additional options for people. I believe one of the first kind of breakout questions, Q&A questions, actually spoke to that. And I don't think you can have multiple tiers anymore for your live. I think it's going to be one tier, one option, the super fan option. That's what I understood. So I need to go back and see if that is not the case, or maybe you have your super fan option and then you have these other options too. I didn't gather that. I think there's this one option for the live. So I'm gonna go back and read it just so that you guys can and I want you guys to go and read it as well. So I don't want to be the only one that's saying, oh, this is my interpretation, but it is under the subscription feature. Okay. You said, I didn't know there was subscriptions for content. Yeah. Subscriptions is not just for lives. Yeah. Please explain the type of subscriptions content. Yeah, if you have a subscription benefit, you can have it for your content. You can be a content creator that never goes live and still offer a subscription to your community. You can offer where you offer sub only content videos. That's a feature. You can offer in your subscription for people that have access to like a Discord or other chat only features, which are it's like a message board. It's not like a chat in here. It's like a message board. So yeah, you can offer all types of services. You can offer like somebody like I think about Trisha T. She's gonna offer recipes. So she does content where she's posting different dishes. She goes live, don't get me wrong, but she posts different dishes and stuff. So she wants to offer recipes. So she can easily do that with her subscribers. Still, that's content based. I think, again, that's where it becomes a little murky for me, because that same example, we talked about, oh, well, you can go live with your sub only, with your subscribers, and do a cook along with me and do some other things. I don't know if that's going to be, not that she couldn't do it, but that would be part of the super fan benefit that she would offer, I guess. So I think that's the way I would take it. You said I paid $14 when I got the page. Got what page, friend? $14 for a subscription? For somebody's subscription benefit? Yeah, that's not bad actually. It's going to separate weed from the tar. Let me say this honestly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's not a bad thing. Well, let me say this. Because currently, for a $2.99 subscription, you get about 40% of it. So I get like $1.15 of that. So if TikTok is saying, hey, everybody has to be on the same plan, $9.99, and you get more subscribers, or even if you get more subscribers at that higher tier, that's more monetization. So let me just say that out loud, just so that you guys understand that there is a little bit of, there is a lot of upside from a monetization part here. But recognize that you may not have the same number of subscribers, but the ones you do have are paying at a higher rate. So you are going to have to offer more real help and educate. Like you said, yes. Ouch. Yes, it is a lot. And, again, it depends on the value. The people who want to do it only have a few, but I doubt people will renew at $9.99. Yeah. So you will be able to keep your current subscription if it's less than $9.99 for 3 months. At some point, it will change. And then obviously at some point, you will probably see a reduction in your subscribers. Or, depending on what your benefits are, maybe you might see an increase. Who knows? So, yeah, it will impact, though. You said that's too bad. I see people go in and buy 10 subscriptions for people in chat. Yeah, it is wild. Yeah, I just had that happen recently. That's true. Oh wow, I need to do some reading. I've heard of the subscription, the sub Discord. Yeah, you can offer Discord too. Agree, that is murky. Yeah. I wonder what happens to people who are already sub for a year. That they cancel. It has a message for that. I think it cancels it. Yeah, so that subscription for a year out is gonna get canceled. Um, you get the people who really want your help. Yes, you do get the people who really want your help. Yeah. So you know what I want us to do though, just research because I didn't feel like they explained the distinction. Like if you have some added value, some people who really want your help type subscription, and you are a live host, and that's where you are connecting with your community in that way. I didn't get the distinction that I guess that may have to be a content side for your subscribers on the content side. I didn't get it where it could be part of your live stream. So subscriptions are, let me just say this, subscriptions are not going away. They're not going away, and they say that very clearly. This just becomes an upgrade to the subscription benefits or program. And it seems as if it targets the live stream. So that's what I want to say. It is part of the live stream experience. Yeah, it's helping you become a better live host. So I finally hit 1K. I like that. What does that open up for me? Oh, give me 1 second, Patch. I'm gonna tell you some of the things, and then you can go and check to see what else you can get from that. Most of us are here to monetize if they are live hosts. Yes. Yep. So the monetization matters. Yep. I agree with that. Tree, how you doing? That's messed up. Nika said that's messed up. Good morning. See you at 4. Thank you so much, E-Nurse. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a change. I hate when you tap out the live. It is a little frustrating. I missed the beginning. We were talking about subscription benefits changing. And so just recognizing that, y'all, calls, these scam likely calls, they keep popping up on my phone. That was another call. So if I broke up, it was the phone. I was getting another call. Um, so yeah, that was what was happening. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully it's not messing up too badly. Um, okay, so what I was just sharing was that subscription benefits are getting an upgrade. Okay, so that's the wording that TikTok uses. They say upgrade. And so with the upgrade, they're actually creating a new plan for the lives that is focused on the super fan benefit. Okay. Yes, you're good now. Okay, perfect. The super fan benefit. Thank you so much, Kim. How are you, friend? So the super fan benefit is going to be where people people will able to have the stickers, the live only, sub only lives. They'll have all those benefits that they're offering. However, they're also going to have a change in the cost for those subscriptions. It's going to be a flat rate, a flat cost across the board for your super fan subscription. It's not Netflix. You're so funny. You said, nah, it's not Netflix, huh? You said there should be different prices, huh? Because everybody live ain't the same. Everybody's super fan, it ain't the same. But I think they are trying to streamline it. They're trying to make it a little bit more standardized. So, uh-oh. My phone died. Oh, my phone died. Okay. I'm gonna attend that later. Um, so yeah, I think they are trying to make it a little bit more standardized across the board. Now, what I was sharing though is that this would create some changes for live hosts that offer different types of benefits to their viewers. Okay, so it will require you to think differently about your subscriptions and what you're offering to your viewers, and what does it mean to maybe have those subscriptions part of your content. Okay, so you could still offer them, but they would not include maybe some of the live benefits. You know what I'm saying? So if you were doing sub-only lives, if you were doing sub-only, the sub-only chat feature, you would have to kind of think differently about what am I offering to my viewers and my subscription that then becomes something I can offer in my content and make that a subscription, a different type of subscription. That's the way I understood it. Okay. So you can still offer subscriptions, but it would have to be a different subscription benefit that does not align with the live stream. I think that's what I understood. So just go back. I want you to go to your subscription area. I want you guys to read it. It's at the top. It's called out at the top. It starts September 15th. This change will happen, or this new upgrade. That's the way they call it. Will happen on the 15th. Click it. Click that question mark in the corner so you can see. Thank you so much for the share, so you can see the FAQs and then get a sense of what they're talking about. Subscriptions, they do say it doesn't. Subscriptions is still going to be available, but they're now creating the super fan subscription benefit. And that seems to be across the board. That's the way I understood it. Okay. So if you want to become a super fan, you could. I think Meta has started to take, oh Lord. Kim's like, it's it, that's it, it's them. Come in. Came in making all these changes. You say, yeah. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. I was cautioning yesterday about speculating. How you doing, Live Legion? I think it's going to hurt small creators and benefit the big ones. Oh yeah, they will definitely come up. Especially like I said, those engagement rooms, the grow rooms. Yeah, yes, for sure. The timing is too convenient. It is. You said the time and everything about this. It's all them. Came in taking over. Um, Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Beautiful morning, beautiful. How you doing, friend? So yeah, so just go back and read it so you guys can come back and be like, Dr. Lisa, it's gonna totally change things. So just take a look at it. I do think it's something you need to get in front of. I mean, I need to get in front of it, to be honest with you, because my subscription is for the live stream. So I do need to get in front of it. Now, I have to admit, in my mind, I was going to have to get in front of it anyway, because now that I shifted over to this agency stuff, I was like, well, maybe I need to change my subscription benefits anyway. So in my mind, I was like, oh, that's something I needed to do. Now this is going to really force me to do it and just kind of sit back and say, okay, what am I offering? How do I tweak it in a way that truly will matter? Um, Truly will matter for the community. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for joining. Patrick says, so what is going on? I must pay more money to promote my videos, but they still keep my videos stuck. You said, where is it? Kim, you're saying the subscription, the information about subscriptions. When you're on your profile page, click subscription. When you're on your profile page, click the subscription option. It takes you to your subscription information. And that's one way to get to it. It's also available on your live center. When you click tools and resources, click that arrow, it'll take you there as well. So it's those two places. Patrick, I'm not sure. Yes, okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure what you're saying, friend. Promoting your videos. Um, I'm not a proponent of promoting content videos, because again, I think it's something to be said about just having organic growth and connection. So I think a lot of it is just making sure your videos are reaching the right audience. We talked a long time yesterday as well in the Zoom meeting where we were sharing. I was sharing, okay, if you look at your For You feed and your For You feed is not talking to you or does not convey that your topic, your niche, the audience you're trying to reach, it doesn't convey that type of content that's coming to your feed. I tell you, I jokingly said, Houston, we got a problem, because you got to make sure your For You feed and you're telling TikTok what you want to see, what you are talking about, what content you're producing. It should be representative in your feed. So if all your feed is talking about things like TikTok live coaching strategies and all this other stuff, that's fine. However, you do have to have stuff that is relating to your topic. Now, everybody's topic is not about TikTok live coaching strategies. It should be about stuff that is important and relevant to your interest, your live stream, your content that you're producing, and into your audience. You said I have to do better. I think I hit a nerve with a few people in the room yesterday. They was like, "Oh Lord," because again, that's important. That you tell an algorithm in a very intentional way what you're talking about, what you want to see, and oftentimes that is not what you've been talking about. And what is in your feed, in your live stream, and so again, how is your audience going to reach you? How do they know you're even out there if you're not letting the algorithm know you're out there? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people have low views and they're in like the 200, 300 jail is because again, you haven't really conveyed enough content. um, well, TikTok doesn't know you're interested in that content fully. So maybe you need to kind of hone in onto what you're sharing with your audience, what you're sharing as far as producing content, and what you're searching. Everything you search, everything you type, everything you watch time matters to the TikTok. Uh, you got to have another Kim. What I would tell you, and we talked about this before in a meeting yesterday. You need to have a account that is your account that you can do that with. Maybe not your primary, not this account, but do that with your other account. That will help you. Yeah. So if you go over to another account and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna have that account have all the stuff that I want to watch," you could do that. But not on your primary. They asked for more money. I paid. Then I said motivational. Patrick, hopefully we could talk, friend. I hope we could talk today because I want to make sure I'm helping you with just understanding the TikTok in general, and then if you're gonna go live, how I can support your journey, friend. So sounds like there's a lot. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that people will post and talk about, and a lot of it is just them doing trends or them sometimes misinformation, misleading people. So just be careful. Just be careful. If I came into it to promote a product, why does it give me violation? If I came into TikTok to promote a product, why does TikTok give me a violation? Depends on the product, depends on the violation, depends on what you did. There's a couple of different things. So maybe let me know. Patch with Susan, maybe we should meet too. So we can meet and I can help you as well. If there's some stuff you're trying to do. What type of products you're so yeah, that's right. You were talking about there's a patch to help with your nervous system, if I'm not mistaken. So we probably need to talk about your product and how your account is set up. Do you have a seller's account? Do you not? Like what does it look like to promote that product? So yeah, so let me know. Yes, very true. I make it final one person was showing rude angry yesterday. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, definitely let's talk. TikTok is revolving a is revolving a tough to understand. Is the evolution of TikTok is tough to understand? Yeah, there's a lot that's going on, and I think they're also trying to clarify things too. So they have the new community standards that's about to roll out. That's September 13th. Um, Community guidelines rather. That's September 13th, and so yeah, I think they were not operating as transparently as they could have been, and so we're seeing some things, but we're also seeing some new changes like the subscription that is definitely trying to create more of a benefit for yeah. I'm gonna say for all TikTok, maybe the viewer, maybe the live host. Yeah, I have to be PC. So yes, I'll leave that there. Yes, a lot of trends is getting more views, content. Yes, I'm winning the system. What system, friend? Got to go, Doris. Thank you so much, Doris. Let's talk to friend. I want to make sure I answer your question. Tapping is clapping. Thank you so much. Yes, it is considered health and wellness. Okay, okay. Health and wellness is hard, friend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that right now because I do health and wellness for the TikTok shop for creator side. And if you're a seller and you're doing health and wellness, you got to be very careful about what you say and do. Those violations are real. Yep. Hopefully, I'll see you at 4. Thank you so much, friend. I'll be there. I understand that for that our For You page should be about our topic, but people are not just one thing. Yes. Yes. And it doesn't just have to be about your topic. Like I said, it could be about your audience you're trying to reach. Um, but again, if you are all over the place. Like for me, when I was standing up my other shop page, all my feed was about shop stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not. This is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do shop on this page. So you just got to be careful. And so for that, it may be in your best interest to have a second account that you're able to kind of scroll and do some other stuff that you want to do and want to look at. Like I had this, and I'm gonna say right now, I don't even know the person's name, but his videos are just so funny to me, and I have to go back and look up his name because if I sit right here right now, I just know his face and his video headings, his hooks, and I just know for whatever reason I stopped one day because it was just weird looking, and then I got drawn in. So, and he's like a creator that has over 1 million followers, and he has all these likes and stuff, and he's a comedian, and his videos are these skits where he talks about his experience in this psych ward. And so his characters, he's playing different characters. His characters are like super funny to me. And yeah, anyway, so it's like a whole skit that he's doing. And I stopped in those videos and I had to put that on my other feed. I didn't do it on this account. It was on my shop page. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I can't have this on my shop page. So I had to do it on my other account because his videos was popping up all the time. I was like, okay, this is a problem. But just know, again, when you stop and look at something, that watch time matters. That watch time matters. So it becomes part of your content. I mean, part of things that TikTok thinks that you want to watch all the time. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, yeah. So you just got to be careful about what you're watching. I'm a live host and came across oh, you said I'm a live host and you came across my For You. How you doing, lady? What is it, Lady Chevon? Is that it? Hello, friend. Beauty too. Yes, beauty is hard too. You're right, Naya. That is true. Yes. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well, friend. Yes. So thank you so much for being here. I'm a TikTok live creator network. So I'm an agency. So I'll talk about that. If you're interested, you can hit the link in the corner. TikTok just gave me a puzzle. Hold on 1 second, guys. Gonna need more super comp for all these TikTok changes. I know, me too, friend. Yes, me too. Oh, yes. So that's it. Yes. Okay, I understand. Oh, someone did say a lurking page. Yep, that's what Coach Jesse called it, her lurking page. Yeah. While she was talking about teaching what to do, saying you're putting out those content. Yes, I went. Okay, gotcha, friend. Hello, some sugar. How you doing, friend? Come on in. The payment system and paid $8.99, then $10. Patrick, yeah, I need you to put your wallet away, friend. I need you just to stop. We just gonna stop. We not gonna purchase nothing else that you see. Anything else, you gonna pause for a second because I think whatever's happening, we gonna have to talk about it. I just want to help you, friend. But it sounds like you've got a lot going on. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. See y'all. Thank you so much. Okay. So, yes, I don't want you guys, I need to pay to boost your content. No need to pay to boost your content. Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay to boost your content. And I tell you, especially in the beginning, don't pay to boost your content because you're still growing. You're still growing in your content creation, your journey, what you're talking about now. I tell you to post content, just have some content out there that you're posting. So again, the algorithm's getting used to you posting, getting used to your messaging, getting used to your catchy hook, your hashtag, all the things that are a part of your content, your niche. I think that's important. But don't pay to boost it. Don't do that because again, it's going to take time for you to get out there. It's going to take a little time. And also the algorithm goes up and down. There's videos I'll produce and it's like, oh, I got a lot of views, I got a lot of interest, and might have gotten over 1,000. And then there's videos that I think are great and they only get like 400 or 300 or 10. So it's you never know. Okay, so I just tell you, don't put a lot into it early on. I know we want that viral, we're chasing going viral, but it comes with time and it comes with you just improving your technique and how you post and where you're posting and just all the things with editing and stuff. Yeah, that's what they asked to promote or boost. I thought, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, you got to post and promote through TikTok apps. So yeah, you just got to be careful. Like I said, I wouldn't do it in the beginning, especially if I'm just learning. about how to produce content. So, hello, Mama Leanne. How you doing, friend? So, really quickly, let me pivot. So, anybody new in the room, let me know if you're new. And I appreciate you guys chiming in. Let me know if you have questions as well. I know some of you are new and listening in for the first time. And so I am a TikTok shop. I was a TikTok shop. I don't know why I always say that. TikTok shop. TikTok Live Creator Network. Okay, so it is part of one of the programs that TikTok offers to new live hosts. Thank you so much for the hugs, friend. To new live hosts, they consider you all rookies in the sense of you're growing, you're building, and so you can work with an agency just to help you with your training, with your strategy, as well as your monetization and giving different incentives, and then ultimately advocacy if your account is banned. So just recognize that's what agencies should be doing for you. And that's my approach because agencies, I had been there. I'll leave it there. I've been there, and I wanted more. So I decided to make this a little bit more focused on people who wanted more training, who needed help, who wanted to build confidence, but also wanted to monetize more too. So that's what this agency is focused on. I'm helping people. I'm very hands-on, very involved. And if you have questions, I will look up the answer, or I will ask people in the room who got an answer for us, who's seen this, who's experienced this. So that's what I'm doing. So I want you guys to have a good experience with TikTok. Most things that do go viral are promoted TikTok tools and updates I've seen in it. Those particular, oh, you're saying not the paid promotions. You're saying people who are on the trends. Yes, trends matter. I tell you that all the time. Creator Search Insights. It tells you content gaps. It tells you trends. If you could make a video that is on trend and based on your content, that's a win-win. I had one video. It didn't do super viral, but it got like 18K views, and it was essentially a video that was a trending topic, and it was based on my content where I talk about branding yourself. So just recognizing those are ways that you can win, but being on trend is definitely a benefit. Um, you said one of my texting contents got 8,000. Okay, is that what you're saying? 8,000 views, maybe. I thought that that get added to my views. Oh, I don't know. I don't think, photos and text. I don't know if they get added to your overall views. They get added to you. I don't know how it works. I was about to say I don't know if they get added to your likes. So it should add to your views, but maybe not your likes. Supporting and engaging. Thank you so much, Bijan. Thank you so much. Can you please show us where to find content gaps? And for TikTok's Creator Search Insights, using Creator Search Insights, you know what, I will, but my other phone just died on me, so I gotta wait for it to charge. I'm gonna have to put it on the other charger actually, because I think this charger port is not working. So let me do it at my 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I got you. Okay, so 4 o'clock I'll do Creator Search Insights. We'll walk through that. I'll show it from my phone. Yes, trends definitely matter. I was in a live that did 1 million, but when I liked it was, you said a live or content? Yes. Okay. It was like 334K. Okay. Ooh. It wasn't a live. You were in content that did that. Gotcha. Ooh, Mondays have a lot. Yeah, Mondays is a Monday. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Creator Search Insights at 4 o'clock. I will talk about Creator Search Insights. I talked about it yesterday in the Zoom chat, so yeah, it's probably perfect timing to make sure I touch on that a little bit too for people. Curious to ask on content gaps. Are you all starting with a clear value you deliver first? That's a good point. She will. That is a good point. For TikTok, and I said this yesterday, for TikTok to know what content gaps you have, Creator Search Insights is helpful because it will give you suggested content or topics rather. And if those suggested topics are not stuff that you're talking about, then that's a telltale sign that maybe you are not being as clear to the algorithm. And TikTok's like, what's your page about? What you doing? And so it gives you content, suggested content that's misaligned essentially. So that's a good tool. It's a good way to understand what's going on. And the suggested topics are specific. Yes, it's specific to you. hmm It's what TikTok thinks your page is categorized as. So if you're someone who's talking about monetization and finance and motivation for people, and that's what your page is about, the suggested content topics are along those lines. How to make money from home, make money from your phone, you know, um, helping single moms make money or something. They have all types of suggested content. So yeah, but if you're getting suggested content that's like, I don't know, the latest air fryer. I don't know, it's like, oh, wait a minute. Then there's a problem. So yeah, yeah. It's hard for me when I'm looking to see what hashtags put on my videos. Creator search sites give you suggested hashtags too. And you'll see it from, again, those topics. You'll see other people and what they posted and what hashtags they used. So yeah, it's all there. Yeah. So I would definitely say use it, but it depends. Again, it starts off with you in terms of how did you optimize your page, what's your bio, what are you talking about. So all those things you want to make sure you have done up front. Yeah. All right. So any of my new people in the room, if you are new and you said I'll keep looking. Yes. Like I said, my 4 o'clock I will review creator search insights. I'll make sure my phone is not charged and I'm not having issues with it. Oh my, I get that motivation. Airfryer doesn't connect yet. No. No. And so it will tell you if you're off base, it will say, oh, yeah, what are you doing? So you're off base. Now, it has different content that it will suggest. And again, if it doesn't align to any of your topics, then that speaks volumes about what you've been producing content on. Like, what are you talking about? So, again, just make sure that you're paying attention to it. Like I said, it's a pretty great tool. It's just a matter of how you leverage it. Yeah. And then you can post videos from within there. Thank you so much for the club cheers, friends. I saw all the support coming in. Um, Let me say this. If you are interested in the agency, the link in the corner to apply is right here. You can apply. I can check and see if you are eligible. It is a free program. Again, TikTok pays pays the agencies, because you're producing diamonds. TikTok gives you a percentage, and then in turn you will TikTok uses the difference. Lady Siobhan, you submitted an application. let me check and see if you're eligible. I see you, friend. You're like, I submitted one. Look at you there. Let's see if you are eligible, friend. And it looks like you're gonna be eligible. Let me see. Let me see. You've been invited. Let me check, friend. It said under review. That's the first time I've seen that message. Let me just make sure. Did it go through? And I think it's gone through. Let me just check. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's see what TikTok says. Yeah, so it went through. So you are, so here's what's gonna happen, friend. So let me know if you're still here. Put I'm here. Make sure you're still in the room. Want to make sure you're still here. Just say I'm here. Um, and so the application was sent, and essentially you have to go in and accept. Okay, I see you for you cheering. So you have to go to your system notification. I told you my phone just went out, else I will walk you through it. But you're gonna go to your inbox on TikTok. Here on TikTok, go to your inbox. TikTok has like this little file cabinet symbol like thing. It's called a system notification. Click that. It's black and white. Click that symbol, the system notification, and there you received a message that says a creator network invitation. You click that and it says launch your income agency. You go through the steps of accepting that invitation. And so then once you accept it, I will know you accepted it. I'm going to send you my website. If you accept it now, I'll send it to you now. I'll send you my webpage, and that's where you're going to put your contact information. Okay, you're gonna put your contact information, and once you hit submit there to filling out my little form, you will then thank you, friend, for contacting me. So you're gonna fill out my little form, and once you fill out my form, you're gonna get an email confirmation. In that email confirmation, I want you to check your email. It comes from Stan, but in that email confirmation, you'll see where it tells you my school community and my WhatsApp community for you to join. So you'll get the links to that in that confirmation. I want you to join both of them. And once you join, you'll get the school has all the resources, it has resources there. I'm going to be adding some more stuff. I'm actually going to be adding some more stuff. I'm going to try to do some more stuff today. I have a couple meetings I know I have to go to, but I'm going to try to add some more things. Like I have to add the live recordings from our Zoom meeting. We just had one yesterday. So in the summary notes for yesterday, because we didn't have the recording, but I'll add that for you all. And then I'm also going to add prior recordings, and then I'm going to add some information about the gift gallery. I'm going to add some information surrounding battles, so all that stuff. You don't have to battle everything I tell you to do. It's just strongly encouraged for you to monetize and for you to grow your community. That's what it's all about. I want you guys to grow. It's up to you in terms of how you implement things and into your live experience, as well as with building, monetizing more. So, but I'm going to give you all the tips and all the tools to do it. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions, friends. Hold on one second. I think I do have a meeting, so I just want to make sure I stay on top of things. I have probably at 12 o'clock to get to. Make sure I'm not missing anything. But in the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer some more questions for you all. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Look forward to working with you. Beautiful. How are you, friend? Come on in. So yeah, I do have some meetings, but yeah. Um, okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to battle at least once per day. Once per day. I love it. I love it. So this is Sultry Nana, Josie's jewelry boutique. And so she said, I'm trying to battle once a day. Look here. I'm going to check it out. Okay, perfect, friend. Perfect. And so I go live 10 and 4. So come back at 4. We'll talk about Creator Search Insights. Um, and yeah, whenever you have questions, just come and ask me. Message me. I'm gonna add you. I need to do that today. That's my other homework. The next group chat. So do that as well. There was some people were still pending that they need to accept their applications. So that's what I was waiting on. I hadn't created that next group chat yet. Are you Central or Eastern time zone? I'm Eastern. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Yep, Eastern time zone. So I am here, friends. So Eastern time zone. Where are you located, Forrest? So you said, what time are you battling? Yeah, what time are you battling? Let us know. Okay, I'm Eastern in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. Awesome, awesome. I get to Georgia a couple times a year. So yeah, awesome. Um, so yeah, the anybody else who's going to click the agency link, I'm going to get off probably the next 5 minutes, just so that you guys know. Maybe 10 minutes. I'm gonna go 90 minutes because I'm right shy of 90 minutes. So I'll go 10 more minutes. Let me know. I'm going live every Wednesday, Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. Awesome, awesome. Um, Wednesday, Thursday. And what's your topic, friend? Let's see what your topic is, Lady Chevron. Owner Chevron's Catering. Okay, nice. And so, are you a business account? Are you going with your business, or are you cooking? What are you doing? I'm on YT watching too. Are you really? Thank you so much, friend. Hey, I go live. Okay, yes. So, yeah. What's your topic for your live stream? Anybody else? Let's do that real quick. Thank you for reminding me. We're gonna do our roll call. Roll call. If you are going live today, what time zone, and topic. Let's put it in there so people can see who is live and who we need to visit. Okay. Wednesdays is open forum and Thursdays is cooking class. Nice. Do you have a certain cuisine? What do you prepare? Level up, level up, level up. Look at there. I'm going live today. I'm gonna do a pop up live. So pop up. What time you thinking you're gonna pop up, or is it a surprise? What time you popping up on us? Um, so you're doing a pop up live. I provided a lot of it is on my page. Okay, perfect. I'll take a look at it, friend. Yeah. So I don't know if Trisha is still in the room. She's been doing culinary too. She's been cooking too. She's not in the room. She does Jamaican. She's in the agency. I do love surprises. Do you really? You do love surprises. Okay. So Lady Chevon, here's what I would tell you. One of the things, so you said you go live 2 times a week. What I would say, if you're thinking about your growth, from a follower growth, from a monetization growth, TikTok likes people to go live. I say it all the time. TikTok. When you click in your watch, they want people here. They want you to engage. I would say strongly encouraged, not required, that you should try to start going live at least 3 times a week for at least an hour. If you can get it to 4 times, 2 hours, that's awesome. 5 times, 2 hours, that's great. 6 times or daily, that's amazing. So just know that that's part of the growth if you want to see yourself really engage with more people, more followers, and people know that you're going live. Pop ups are fine. Having a schedule is better, is ideal, best practice to have a schedule, because again, people will tune in because they know when to expect you. And so if you're the person they're doing their drive home, or they're doing their lunch break, or waking up in the morning getting ready, or late at night, their phone in their hand and they're scrolling, and they know that they can pop in on your live at 9 o'clock at night, or whenever the time is, noon or whatever, that's it. That's ideal because they know what to expect you. They know that you're going to be there for them. They know that you're reliable in that way. So in that way, it's ideal to just schedule yourself. But I know life happens, and you can't necessarily get a schedule going. But that is best practice. Talk about TikTok etiquette. Yes, I'm going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is typical. What I think I'm going to go back to. Yes. Okay, that works. It works. My Tuesday was winding down Tuesday. Wednesday, this is my open forum, and Thursday is cooking. And so with the agency, what I'll do is pop in because I can see you and I can give you some feedback. What I tell people, pay attention to your lighting, pay attention to your sound initially. Lighting and sound matters. People want to be able to see you. They like the aesthetics of a nice background, all that stuff. So that's going to be important. Um, I tell people to go back and look at their live recordings and pay attention to your live analytics. Okay, so you got those 3 times that you're going, and you seems to be that there's different topics you're covering. If this happened to Trisha, so Trisha T, when she comes in, what she realizes that her cooking lives is what people wanted to see. People wanted to see the food. They wanted to see the demonstration. They enjoyed that about what she was doing. Not that she can't have conversations throughout the live, but it was just something about the culinary experience that people wanted. So just recognize, your audience might give you feedback, both formal and informal feedback, in a way that says, okay, maybe you might need to do something differently. Okay, so I'll also be a support in that way. I heard yesterday that if you're in an agency, TikTok requires an hour live minimum. True or false? Um, False. Here's false. However, there's a caveat to that. Let me explain what that means. Let me explain. It's not a requirement, but I'll explain why it's false. Because I don't like the word requirement, but it is strongly encouraged. So I'll explain why. I'll also give the theories also. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Social Nana, you said chill and chat Thursday, Wednesday. Is that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Noon to 2, Sunday and Wednesday starting between 7:30 and 8 p.m. Awesome. You are in those TikTok streets. I see you all the time, friend. Yes. So Nika, to answer your question, somebody else asked me this question early on when I started the agency. So 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago I got this question. Here's what it is. Part of so obviously when it comes to the agency support and what TikTok is doing, TikTok has metrics for the agency and for you as a creator under the agency. I don't gatekeep. I tell you guys everything so you guys know what to expect. So those metrics, and so when I talk to my people who ain't going live, I'm like, oh, you want to go live at least once or twice. Those metrics are there helping you help encourage the live hosts. And TikTok has metrics in place that says, okay, in a perfect world, this person is going live multiple times a week as well as at least an hour. Now, is it required? No. As an agency, do you want to encourage your people to at least follow those basic encouragements? Yes. Okay. So just know that that's part of it as well. So when you are with an agency, the agency's job, because otherwise you don't need an agency. If you don't plan on going live, if you don't plan on engaging as a live host, then why have an agency? So the agency's job is to encourage you and to make sure that you are at least doing some of the strongly encouraged things out there to go live. So strong encouragement. TikTok talks about multi-guest, so you'll hear me talk about that. TikTok talks about the matches, so you'll hear me talk about that. And then you'll hear me talk about going live at least 3 days for a minimum of an hour. So frustrated how many people are lying to recruit. Thankfully, I can come in and get you. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's it. So no, that is part of it. And so some agencies try to make it so they have requirements. I tell you, I don't have requirements. I have strong encouragements. So I don't have requirements, but I do strongly encourage you to do things. I don't want you to feel like it's out of your comfort zone. And you realize a lot of my people are new. They're new to going live. This is all new to them. And so they're like, oh, what? This is a shock to the system. What am I doing? So I want to make sure I'm taking baby steps with you. I'm supporting you along the way. I'm answering questions. And so when it comes to an agency, part of our monetization is for you to go live. So if you don't go live, I don't get paid. And if you don't go live enough, I don't get paid. But at the same time, now let me say this: TikTok only giving a couple percentages. Now that is the truth. But and they have some other incentives, but the other incentives comes along the line as you continue to grow and to continue to get your diamonds. So when Jamie Lee was talking earlier, like, oh, I can't come to you because I've gotten to this level, and I was sharing with her, I was like, well, maybe not necessarily, but that does matter. If you got somebody who is producing and making money and stuff, then no, they don't need an agency. They're doing it without it. So just know, part of what people are doing is just making sure um, they're thinking about their own monetization too, the agency's monetization. Okay. Monday through Friday, 12 noon to 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Okay, perfect. Monday through Wednesday. I'm sorry, Monday through Wednesday. I said Friday. Monday through it said 2 p.m. Okay, perfect. So yeah. So like I said, I always want to be a straight shooter. I don't want you guys to get back and be like, oh, Dr. Lisa. No, I want you guys to know I'm here to support and I want to see you guys grow. And an agency, like I said, my approach is just to give strong encouragement, give you the feedback and the support you need to grow. It's going to be up to you to implement it. And the beauty of it is that I've seen a lot of people implement and they are growing. They're getting better. Trisha T, she one of them. She's getting better. Social Nana is going longer. Well, Social Nana, you already have been going live. You had kind of a nice rhythm going on with your live stream. And so I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing the growth potential too. So there are going to be some tips and strategies that may take time for you to kind of get a rhythm and get a feel for doing it. Obviously making sure your viewers know to engage from tapping, sharing, commenting, and then obviously with the gifting. That's sometimes out of people's comfort zone. Like, okay, why am I asking? Why am I doing this? But you do have to tell people how to engage. A lot of people don't know how you doing, Cassandra. Cassandra said, I'm back, Dr. Lisa. Let me see, did you roll off my list, friend? Let me see, because I think we said, did we say this week? Or I think we said Tuesday. I think we were like Tuesday or Wednesday. Happy Monday, friend. Let me see where you're at in my list, because I want to see if you roll off, and because you roll off, maybe it'll allow you to come on. So let's see. I'm going to check real quick now. Anybody else? If you're applying, let me know that you applied, and then I'm happy to answer questions too. Okay, so Sandra, you haven't rolled off my list yet, but you're in there. Okay. All right, 8:20. Yes, 8:20. We'll check on 8:20. Perfect. All right. And then let me see. Will you roll off by 8:20? Because you reapplied with that other link. Because TikTok still has you in here as an invite for the next 22 hours. So 8:20 might be it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's let you roll off and then we'll be able to see. So 8:20 is probably it. Yep. All right, friends. Um Let me know. I'm about to get off shortly. Thank you for the finger heart, Helen. Appreciate your friend. Fingers crossed. I know, friend. We gonna see how this goes. um, Let me know if there's any final questions. I'm about to jump off. I do have a meeting, so I want to make sure I answer questions. I will be back at 4 p.m. When I come back at 4, I'll talk about Creator Search Insights. We'll make that part of our conversation. I'll reiterate some stuff I shared earlier about subscriptions. So I want to make sure I share that again with you all. We're going to pay attention to that because I think this is going to be important for us to kind of keep on our radar. And as more information comes out about it, we'll see what does that mean for subscription benefits that go beyond the fan club stuff, the super fan stuff. Okay. They also changed being able to swipe left to see who's live. Oh, that was a feature, wasn't it? Now, when I'm live, well, no, that's still there. I'm gonna check, Nika. I can't check on my other phone right now, but that was the case when I was in somebody live. I swiped and ended up getting a list of other people. I was like, oh, let me swipe out because I thought I was about to swipe out the live, and I was like, oh no. So it was there. That was last week that I did it. So did that change? It left yesterday for me. Oh, let me check that. That was last week. I remember that happening to me, and I got nervous because I thought I was about to swipe out the person's room. But yes. Oh, interesting. Huh. I'll take a look at that. Sequetta, how are you, friend? How are you? How's everything going? Sequetta, we're meeting today. And you didn't go live today? You going live? So let me know. We'll meet today and we'll chat, friend. Um, it didn't let me do it just now either. Interesting. Okay. Then it must be gone. Huh. You know, last time though, they did stuff like that where they changed it and then brought it back. Like when I think about adding to the story, your live stream, that was something that went away and then it came back. So I wonder if it was temporary. You can quickly see who's live that way. And even their topic. It was a good feature. I remember using it. So yes. Yes, today at 2, right? Yes, for me today at 2. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I got you in my schedule, friend. Yeah. All right, friends. I'm about to head out. I appreciate you all. And I'll be back later. Good morning, guys. Sorry I missed the meeting yesterday. That's okay. I sent out meeting notes. So let me know if you didn't get it. I always say, let me know. Let me know if you are not getting my messages. So let me know. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, Sassy. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate you all coming in. So I'm about to head off, though. So thank you so much, Harry. How are you, friend? I'm about to head out. I will be back at 4. And I'll talk about the agency. We're going to talk about Creator Search Insights, and we will talk about subscriptions. So subscriptions is something I want to make sure it's on your radar. And so I'll be back at 4, and we'll talk there then, okay? Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate everybody who's here. Take care. All right.